Looking back, the house my dad lived in during those high school years seemed to be a nexus for these bizarre occurrences. Built in the early 1800s, that old place harbored an eerie atmosphere, one that often manifested in peculiar ways. Countless times, I'd be lounging in the living room, the only occupant awake, when the unmistakable sound of cabinets opening and closing would emanate from the kitchen. No amount of rational explanation could dismiss the unnerving feeling that an unseen presence prowled those halls. One night, around 8 p.m., stands out vividly in my memory. My dad was working the overnight shift, leaving me alone in that archaic dwelling. Engrossed in a video game session, I initially dismissed the footsteps echoing from the living room, assuming my father had returned early. But as the methodical pacing persisted, dread crept up my spine. I counted each step, my heart pounding. 15 paces to the living room, 15 back towards the kitchen, an unfaltering rhythm that defied logic. Paralyzed with fear, I dared not investigate, spending that interminable night huddled beneath my sheets, asleep in a lucid dream. The paranormal seemed to follow me like a specter. At my mom's house, not long before that haunting night, an alarm clock inexplicably began ringing at the stroke of midnight. Despite replacing it, the new one soon joined the eerie symphony, its piercing wail shattering the stillness exactly at 12 a.m. One particular incident left me shaken to my core. With a friend over and my dad at work, an unplugged iPod dock in my room suddenly emitted the unmistakable blare of an alarm clock. As I rushed in, the numerals flickered ominously before settling on 12, then fading to black as if by some unseen force. These encounters, mere glimpses into the veil separating our world from the great beyond.